Hello and welcome to iDivas. For those of you who don't know, I'm Trisha and I'm passionate about inspiring women to not just hang in there but to thrive. Ladies, in recent years there's been a trend of women stepping back from the dating scene, the centering men. This trend has sparked discussions across social media platforms and academic circles. While there's no singular reason behind this, several factors contribute to a woman's decision to give up on dating. Some reasons are healthy and some are not. So in this video, I want to dive into why some of you might be making a mistake by jumping on this trend, because it's not for everyone. And I'll go through some healthy reasons to take an extended break from dating men too. So grab a drink and a pen and paper and let's get started. First, let's begin with some unhealthy reasons women are swearing off men. Many women have unrealistic expectations when it comes to men and dating. The media often portrays idealized Hollywood versions of romantic relationships, perpetuating the fantasy fairy tale of happily ever after. Some women become disillusioned when real-life connections fail to measure up to romantic fantasies depicted in movies and television shows. And don't even get me started on social media. Social media exasperates this, creating a culture of filtered perfectionism and unrealistic standards. The discrepancy between reality and fantasy can discourage women from actively seeking out romantic partners, leading them to complain that there's no good men out there, all because they haven't found, a guy who will be so captivated by their irresistible so-called beauty that he tosses common sense out the window, treats his hard-earned money like confetti to pay off all their debts, and devotes all his time to showering you with grand gestures on a regular basis. Other common unrealistic demands that some women have include seeking a flawless relationship without any conflicts or challenges. While having high standards is important, don't get me wrong, but they should at least remain reasonable and grounded in reality. Otherwise, you could find yourself wasting the best years of your life alone for no real reason. A lot of women also have a fear of vulnerability, much like men. Dating naturally involves exposing yourself, opening you up to potential rejection and heartbreak. In an era where self-preservation has never been more important, many women are choosing to shield themselves from emotional risks associated with romantic relationships. For them, the fear of, getting hurt far outweighs the desire for companionship, leading them to retreat from the dating scene altogether. Allowing fear of vulnerability to prevent you from forming romantic relationships can stunt your emotional growth and lead to isolation. Prolonged isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness, depression, anxiety, anger, and stress. So it may be a good idea to properly address fear of vulnerability by seeking professional help so you don't miss out on the dating experience. By acknowledging and working through these vulnerabilities, you'll be better able to embrace dating with greater resilience. Many women unnecessarily carry the weight of past negative dating experiences, scars that affect their willingness to start new relationships. They'd rather maintain platonic relationships with men or simply exchange brief greetings, typically opting for, that quick hello and goodbye when men show them even the slightest attention. If they've dealt with, toxic partners in the past, ghosting, gaslighting, or heartbreak, these traumas can diminish trust in the dating process. Distrust and delusionment can really set in hard, leading many embittered women to withdraw from dating entirely. It's important to avoid generalizations based on individual experiences. Allowing past heartaches to dictate future relationship prospects grants way too much power to men who have caused you pain. Instead, consider reframing bad dating experiences as valuable lessons. Take the time to reflect on your past dating experiences, extracting valuable insights that can support your personal growth. By learning from past mistakes, you equip yourself with the mental tools to approach future relationships confidently and discerningly. Allow yourself to grieve and process past hurts without dwelling on them indefinitely. That's just crazy. Life is too short, ladies. Seek closure where possible and practice forgiveness, both for yourself and others involved. Some would argue that changing social dynamics of dating have liberated many non-traditional women. With the rise of social media, online dating apps, and hookup culture, traditional dating norms have been turned on their head. Women find themselves dealing with a bumpy dating landscape where genuine connections often take a backseat to casual encounters. And so many have recognized and adapted to the changes in the dating scene. This can be seen as a healthy progressive response to evolving societal norms. Like many men, not all women are traditional. Some genuinely welcome hookup culture. In our modern, fast-paced world, women face constant pressures of modern life. They are forced to be acrobats sometimes. Their lives a hard balancing act, managing relationships, responsibilities, such as career, education, and family commitments. The pursuit of success often consumes much of their time and energy, leaving little room for dating. So many women choose to prioritize their personal growth and professional development over dating. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's about recognizing and valuing what truly matters to you at the moment. There's only, so much time in a day, and they're conscious of their limited bandwidth. For them, having a man in their lives would just make things, more complicated. So these women are probably better off delaying or forgoing being in a relationship. As well, in contrast to previous generations, many women today embrace singlehood as a conscious choice rather than a temporary status. They find fulfillment in their independence, pursuing their passions, building strong relationships and friendships, and focusing on self-care. For these women, being single is not synonymous with loneliness at all, but rather an empowering state of self-discovery and personal growth. Finding contentment and fulfillment in singlehood can be a healthy mindset, indicating a strong sense of self-worth and independence. Look, at the end of the day, the decision of a woman to give up on dating is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon shaped by various factors. While, in some cases, it's a legitimate cause for concern, it's essential to respect each woman's autonomy and choices. Rather than stigmatizing singlehood, society should celebrate women's agency and encourage diverse paths to fulfillment and happiness. And that's it. I'm really curious. Have you given up on dating men? Let me know why, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.